how to use the hand-raising emoji, so forgive me for being disrespectful.
No worries.
Willie, thank you very much. Willie, many congratulations to you and to the team. I'm going to ask what may be a very silly question, but I'll be the full guy and ask it. Would I say that this had ranked as the best or the highest highlight so far in your career as captain and possibly even as player?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously, to win a test match in 2 days, coming across here with a young side is an extremely big feat for me, for us as a team. Also looking forward into the future for these guys, it's huge. And not only that, like I said, to win in 2 days is unbelievable. It's an unbelievable feeling, and it's important that we stay humble now. There's still another test match to go, and we enjoy it for the next day or so, and then back on it.
But Gina, I know you always have 2 questions. You can go again, then we move on to this.
Thank you very, very much. Given the fact that the nature of the test match, and it went so very quickly, there was, and I use this in inverted commas and with a little bit of sarcasm, a prolonged spell of spin bowling from both ends. Were the seamers a bit tired? What was the reason for bowling the spinners for quite some time? Because as soon as the seamers came back, they wrapped things up rather smartly, didn't they?
Yes, they did. So the plan was to use the seamers with the new ball up front with a little bit of grass on the wicket. Obviously, Blessing was getting a little bit of carry and also the pace. Like I said, there was nicks all over the place in the first innings. So that was a big thing for me. And, when someone's down, you keep them down. And that was a plan for me there with the seamers. And not only that, Dino, I needed them to rest. I couldn't have them bowling 9-10 overs at a time. It's hot here. We do have 2 test matches. We do have quality spinners in the lineup, so I've got options. And also going into the ball, once the ball gets soft, the movement stops and the pitch becomes quite slow. So that was a big reason.
Okay, yes, Fedos.
Right.
Sean, congratulations.
Thank you.
I heard you saying on TV that you found the surface to be a carpet on one end and a dust bowl on the other. Can you just describe to us the challenges of playing on a pitch like this? I mean, is it what you were expecting? I think a lot of us thought it would be quite flat for the first couple of days, but it was anything but.
It was. To be honest with you, if I'd won the toss, I was going to bat first as well. So it was a toss that was, how do I explain? It was good to lose. When I mean it was a dust bowl on the other side, there was patches of grass and there wasn't that much grass. But for the left arm spinners bowling to the right-handers, there wasn't that much turn unless it was quite slow. And it was quite slow spin. So that's what I was meaning by that, pretty much.
Okay, Ashtikiwa.
Thanks so much. Congratulations. I think the first thing I want to know is, as players, did you surprise yourselves as well with this kind of performance?
Just a matter of turning vision into action, and this game is not a mental thing. It's the battle is in your mind out there in a test match. So I am extremely happy with the mental approach that the players have taken. It's an extremely big stride forward for them and for us as a team, going forward into the next test match as well. So yeah, that pretty much answers it.
Okay, do I have anyone else? Or maybe let's go back to Fedos, then Happy Mom Shai afterwards.
Thanks, Darlington. Sean, let's just talk a little bit about your innings, your second as captain, and it seems like you really enjoy it when the chips are down and you've got to drag the side out of some trouble, or when you're in ill health. I'm just thinking about your one against New Zealand. Can you tell us a bit about what it was like batting out there? What were the challenges and how special is this for you? I mean, you average over 80 as captain now.
This is unbelievable for me. I think, but without the team support and my management support, this would not be possible. Not only them, my wife and my child. It's huge. But yeah, can you repeat your second question? Sorry, I've forgotten. Too much going on.
No, just responsibility and whether you think that being captain kind of pushes you into bigger performances.
Yes, it does. It gives me a lot of responsibility as a senior player. Also now, as I've got older and taken on more responsibility as captain and as a senior player in the team, obviously I started to understand more about my own personal game and also about leadership skills and my performance and how important it is towards the team through tough times. And as a leader, you can't really show weakness. You need to be strong. And that's a big thing for me. And that's something that my mom and dad have actually brought me up with. There was a time I actually played with a broken finger. So I've had it tough, I've had it rough, and I've just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. I feel like, I didn't come this far to go this far. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, Happy Mo, it's your turn.
Thank you very much, Dals, and well done to skipper Shono with that brilliant hand. And I saw a blind off the catch there. Was it second slip or third slip? Well done for that. And the other thing I wanted just to check on is one guy actually asked about the umpiring, having the home umpires being involved in the test match, and I was watching the game the whole day. And there was one decision that I felt, was out. Wesley Madewele bowling to, I think it was Ibrahim.
Yeah.
That was a numb straight. I know it's always a big worry for, umpires. Any sentiments on the umpiring besides having that big win in the bag?
Yeah. Look, I think it's, if there's DRS, I can control that, but there's no DRS. So it's an uncontrollable for us. And those are things that we focus on. And if I can't control it and we can't control it, we move on. There's no point in time keeps going. So if we're going to complain and moan and groan, we're going to get left behind. The clock keeps ticking. So that's what we're looking at as a team.
Okay, happy. All right. I see Ash Tikiwa, your hand is up again. You can fire away.
All right, I hope there isn't any more feedback as well like last time. Sorry about that.
No
I just wanted to say, I'd like what you said when you say stay humble. I think that's the one thing you probably tell the boys, to build on this victory. It seemed to with their contributions. So would that be, I guess, what you hope for in the next test and maybe even the other formats as well going forward? Because it seems everything clicked in this one, and then going into the next game, hoping for more of the same, right?
I am, definitely. I'm also hoping from other players as well. I think a performance like this from a team, from the unit, from the bowling unit and from the batting unit as well, everybody tried hard. And I think now what you'll find is everybody will start stepping up, and that's what I'm after. I'm after a team unit performance. And if the team clicks, all guys firing at the same time, I think Zimbabwe will be very dangerous.
All right, I will take the last two. I see Fidos, your hand is still up.
Thanks, Darlington. Sean, we saw a lot of low scores. I mean, apart from you, Afghanistan had 6 or 7 ducks, and a couple of guys in your own side didn't get past 20. What do you think it is that's hindering the batsmen? Is it that you guys don't play enough long format cricket on both sides, or is there a technical issue, or was it the pitch?
I think it's pressure leading into when you got that many debutants in a team and you lose quick wickets, it's pressure. And also, yes, I think Afghan, the lack of red ball cricket in their side, they're a very strong white ball team. So you'll find a lot of neck-offs like you saw in the first innings and even in the second innings. So there's certain disciplines in Test cricket that you can get away with in ODI cricket and stuff. The slip cordon's not there, so yeah, I think that's a big thing. But the pressure, like I said earlier, it's a mental battle, this game. It's almost like a war's going on in your mind when you're out there. So once you can learn how to control that, I think you'll be ready for Test cricket.
All right. We'll have Ruimbo Chakoreka, and the very, very last one will go to Sean Chafirenyika. So just after Ruimbo, Sean, you can ask your question. Ruimbo.
All right, thank you so much, Darlington. Congratulations to you once again, Sean, for that. I would love to know what your thoughts far in terms of the performance of those that were on debut, especially the likes of Wesley Madewere, Tarisaim Sakanda coming back into the squad. We know that they may not have necessarily gotten runs, but in terms of how they were able to contribute to the team performance, how do you feel that they were able to integrate into the side?
Yeah, I think they bring a hell of a lot to this team. Boy, oh boy, I think, Tari has got speed, he's got talent, he's an excellent fielder. He took a catch, he caught Ibrahim in the first innings. I mean, that was a big wicket and it changed the game. And Wesley as well, the catch he took at fine leg today was unbelievable. And that, to me, that catch today was a game changer. That set the tone for the rest of the innings. And not only that, they're young, they're full of beans in the change room. They bring support, they bring energy, and they bring enjoyment, and they bring a lot.
Okay. The last one, Sean Tafirenyika.
Thank you, Darlington. How are you doing? Sean, congratulations, amazing victory. You talk about, the contribution from both sides, but I want to specifically talk about the bowling unit and more specifically, Victor Nyawuchi. Oftentimes, his name is understated, but speak about his contribution, especially picking up 6 wickets throughout the test.
Yeah, I get goosebumps when you mention that name. That guy is something special for us. He's come from a difficult place. I think he had performed for 3 or 4 seasons without getting a look into the national side, and when he did, he took his opportunity. And a couple of media sessions ago, I'd actually said if I had to pick a team on character and not on talent, Victor would be on top of that list. He brings tons and tons of that sacrificial mindset and that work ethic. He's a workhorse, and he's got good skill, and his skills are developing for us. I mean, when you have Blessing on one end and Vicky on the other end, it's tough for you, boy. It's not going to be easy, especially if they're firing. I think, he brings masses into the side.
All right, Sean, thanks very much. Colleagues, we appreciate. Thank you very much. And I will be advising you via the usual channels of our next media engagements. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Darlington. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.